Well, good afternoon. We've got Coach Hawies Fourie from Boland joining us today live for a quick press conference with him just to talk about the season. Obviously, the SA Cup is kicking off this weekend. So, Coach Hawies, welcome, and it's nice to see you again. And yeah, we're looking forward to doing a couple of stuff with you again over the SA Cup and just talking about the rugby. So how are you guys feeling about this upcoming season?
Hello, Ronaldo. Yeah, good to be speaking to you again. Yeah, we look forward to the season. The SA Cup is a really important and for 10 teams in the country. It's a qualifying tournament for the Asian of the Currie Cup. So to finish in the top 4 Cup.
And obviously, you guys have started a new season again from a very successful season last year. Any new players that's come into the squad? Are you guys fresh? No injuries? And any kind of players that you guys have brought in that we can look out for this season?
Yeah, we didn't recruit too many players after the B division of the Currie Cup. It was Cornel Hendricks joined us and Kwesi Mafu. And I think that's sort of about it of the guys that's been contracted. We can only contract 38 players, so the squad was quite close to be fully contracted after the B division finished. So we felt that we need to bolster the forwards back and have a good ball carrier or another good ball carrier in our team. So that's why we then. Cornel is an old Boland guy that wanted to come back and give his knowledge to the younger players and help us to qualify. So it was a no-brainer to contract him as well.
Yeah. And obviously, just talking about the SA Cup, I mean, how important do you think this competition is for SA Rugby? Like, there's not a lot being done or said about the competition in terms of coverage. So it obviously makes it a bit harder for you guys, but I mean, how important do you think this competition is for the livelihood of South African rugby?
Yeah, I think if you look at the teams playing in this competition, the 10 teams, it's really important for all 10 of them. Teams has been in the Currie Cup for the past 2 seasons with the Pumas, Griquas, Griffins and the Cheetahs. So there's quite a lot of pressure on them to stay in the Currie Cup, and there's something for us in the B division to aspire to and to play for, and that's to qualify for the Currie Cup Premier Division. So it's ourselves, SWD, Border, EP, and the Leopards. So there's a lot at stake for all these, and I feel it's for the bigger picture as well, to give more teams exposure, compare ourselves against those 4 teams that played in the Currie Cup last year. And I'm pretty sure that some of the B division teams improved quite a lot during the SA Cup and the B division last year. So there will be a few in these coming 9 weeks.
Yeah, and obviously, what are you expecting from the SA Cup from you guys in terms of development for the Currie Cup? Hopefully this year for you guys. Is this kind of the opportunity for you guys to get back into the Currie Cup?
It definitely is, but it's the same for the other 6 teams that played in the B division as well. As I said, I feel that a team like the Falcons has got a very strong unit. They did well in the B division last year, and EP played in the final. SWD played in the semi-final. So I feel at least these 4 teams will give the other teams a go for a place in that top 4. So it's going to be a tough one, and it's going to be interesting to see who will be able to get to the semi-finals. Last year in the SA Cup there were only a final. This year there's semi-finals on the 17th of May, and that's what we are working towards. We had a long pre-season. We played quite a few warm-up games to get everyone fit and ready. And well prepared, and that's the most important thing from a coaching perspective.
Yeah.
is that I need to get the team as well prepared as I can, and I feel we achieved that goal.
Coach Hawies, you guys are obviously starting the competition with a tough game against the Toyota Cheetahs. They've obviously come out of a bit of a disappointing Challenge Cup. They've obviously played a bit of rugby. So what are you guys expecting from them this weekend when they come down to Wellington, which is obviously going to be a hot Saturday afternoon game. So, yeah, what is your guys' expectations from them?
Yeah, the EPCR is not an easy competition, especially for the Cheetahs. They don't play games in between for about 2 seasons playing or coaching in the EPCR. Difficult to prepare your team in 30 degrees and you go overseas. It's really cold and wet and windy, and you don't play any games in between where the other guys play top 14 or URC or English Premiership games. So it's not easy for them. And Lyon was a really tough customer in that last game where they had to beat them or get 2 lock points to qualify for the round of 16. So unfortunately, they missed out this year. Regarding in what we expect from them, I know that they've got a very strong pack of forwards, and forwards coach is a very good coach. So they will be up for that challenge. They would like to put some and more time. So we've spent a lot of time in improving our scrum, improving our stopping of the maul. So that will be a key factor in the game. And with Ruan coaching the attack, you can expect some new stuff that they will do. He learned a lot over his career, and I always said he will become a very good coach. So he's got the opportunity now to do it and to prove it. And then France is doing the defense. So we don't know if they will change their defense system. I think they will under him. So we'll expect some new ways that they will defend, and it's not easy because we don't know how they will change it. So we couldn't prepare according to that. So there's a lot of unknown things. The attack with Ruan being the coach and the defense with France. So we'll take it as it comes. We focused on what we want to do on attack and how we want to defend and our kicking game and stuff like that. So yeah, if you look at the bigger picture, it's better for us to just focus on our own game and make sure that we execute what we want to do really well.
Yeah, and obviously we spoke a couple of times last year with you guys in the Currie Cup. How much experience do you think you guys have kind of grown over the last couple of months after that, the Currie Cup and all of that stuff, with you guys getting new players in, a bit of experience? Has your squad grown quite significantly? Has there been much changes when it comes to that, or are you guys kind of on the same road as you guys were last year?
Yeah, we are always trying to develop and to improve. We don't want to stay the same because it wasn't good enough last year. We finished 5th in the SA Cup, which was, if we could have qualified last year, we would have missed out by 1 spot. So we needed to improve, as I said previously. Set piece is the main thing, the physicality of the players. So we try to improve that to be a bit stronger, fitter, and on attack and defense. So we'll be able to measure ourselves against the quality team, and we'll be able to see where we are. But hopefully there's a lot of improvements. And then there were a few guys that joined us just before the B Division Currie Cup started last year. So they had 5 or 6 games with us. So they're all systems now, how we want to play and so on. So I feel we'll be a better unit than last year this time.
Any players we can watch out in the Sanlam-Boland Cavaliers this season?
Difficult one to predict. For us, it's always about a team effort, and most of the coaches will say that, but it is what it is. There's a few individuals that I feel if the team does well, they will be noticed, but we will see how it goes on Saturday. It's an important game to focus on as a team and not focus too much on individuals. Contribute, do their job, and then the team will produce. So that's our focus, is to focus more on the team than the individuals.
Yeah, and just the last thing on obviously the challenges you guys experienced with the SA Cup in terms of travel and all those things. Has there been much changes around all of that for you guys for the season, or how are you guys going to adapt with all of the new kind of games and challenges in the SA Cup?
I think it will be the same as last year. So we got used to the travel. This year we've got 1 extra away game, as I said. So we play 5 away, 4 at home. So we've got some, I think we play Griquas and Kimberley, Griffins in Welkom, the Valke up north, and then EP in East London, and the last game I think is against Border in East London, EP in Port Elizabeth. So it's there's quite a few long travels for us, but we've booked flights where we could quite early to get the flights a bit cheaper. So we were proactive in that regard. So I feel I'm happy with the schedule and how.
Okay, Coach Hawies, thank you very much. I know you obviously have to get back to training, so thanks for checking in today, and we wish you all the best with the SA Cup, and we will hopefully get you on again next week just to chat through the game, and good luck against the Cheetahs this weekend. And yeah, we're really looking forward to seeing you guys perform again. I know you guys had a really good Currie Cup last year, so it was exciting to watch you guys play, and I think you guys will obviously do exactly the same in the SA Cup this year.
And we appreciate you guys supporting the smaller unions. We appreciate it, and hopefully it will go well